Good afternoon, everyone. This is Cinco coming to you from the great Republic of Texas in the United States on the North American continent on this lovely Friday, September 5th, 2025. Coming in with some good news for the small miners, for the home miners, for the solo miners. About 9 hours ago, a miner with about 10 terahash per second mining hit a block through Ocean, a datum miner. It was part of the main pool. It was not a solo block, but it was part of the main pool that they had set up through datum. But that just goes to show, like 10 terahash per second, guys. This isn't one of those FUD reports that it's like somebody with 60 petahash that shows up as an unknown miner that hit a block. Nope, this is a small time miner that hit, and that is awesome. That's 10 terahash. What's that mean? That means anyone at home plugging in some small miners does have a chance to hit a block. So kudos to that person for it. Thanks for finding that block. Kudos to using datum. That's really cool that you're doing that. And yeah, just some good news there. But that was my little happy Friday news. Let's go ahead and get into the numbers. So today's exchange rates, one Bitcoin will exchange for 110,935 US fiat dollars. That's just about up 1% from yesterday. We are still up 95% for the year. If you're one of my mining brethren, you're lucky enough to hit one of the blocks and get the 3.125 Bitcoin subsidy. You are looking at 346,672 US fiat dollars before you get your fees as well. If you're a sat stacker, you're still getting over 900 sats for every one US dollar you trade in. So hit it while you can. Let's go ahead and look at the global hash rate. We have dropped about 30 exahash a second overnight. So we were up around, I think, 981 yesterday, and now we're at 954 exahash a second today. So we're not keeping above that one zettahash mark that we were hitting earlier in the week, but still at a pretty high global hash rate. Now, when we go over here, we're going to look back at the mempool. I'm going to go back to the main screen here. You can see the difficulty settings. So we just had yesterday our 4.89% increase in difficulty, which brought us back up to right about 10 minutes. But now we're looking at about in 2 weeks, right about a 5% decrease. Now that'll change throughout the next 14 days. So this is just an estimate at this time. It's nothing to take to heart. We'll see what happens. It all depends on that hash rate. And as things cool off in North America, miners can run more efficiently. They can run longer, depending on where you're at. I know down here in Texas, now that temperatures are starting to cool off a bit, we're able to run our miners harder and longer. So everybody likes when the miners run harder and longer. We all know that. So hope everybody's having a good Friday. Hope you have a great weekend. I'll be spending this weekend setting up my new 3D printer. So I'm excited about that. This will be my second one. So now I can officially say I have a mining farm and a 3D printer farm. So as little as it may be, it is a farm. But this is Cinco. I'll catch you guys sometime this weekend with another update. If you have any news, any cool scoop that you want to share, please reach out to me through X. I am Cinco Doggos, and I'll see you guys later.